What if the greatest secret of ancient Greece wasn't buried in tombs, but hidden in plain sight? Welcome to Elysium, where heroes became gods, and death was just the beginning. Asterisk, asterisk, in the shadow of Mount Olympus, where gods and mortals collide, lies a secret realm whispered about in taverns, etched into temple walls, and guarded by the winds of time. It is not Tartarus, the abyss of torment, nor the asphodel meadows, the gray land of forgotten souls. No, this is Elysium, the paradise of heroes. But what really happened to those who walked through its gates? And how did this myth shape the dreams of eternity for an entire civilization? Hey, myth hunters, welcome back to Myth or Real, the channel where we dive deep into the legends that built our world and separate the divine truth from mortal embellishment. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a story. And if you've been with us since the beginning, thank you. Your likes and comments fuel this quest. Speaking of, drop your favorite mythical character in the comments. Is it a king like Minos? A beast like Cerberus? Or maybe a tragic soul like Orpheus? Let's get into it. In the beginning, there was only darkness. Then came the cosmos, a tapestry woven by primordial gods. But for mortals, the afterlife was a grim lottery. Most souls wandered the asphodel meadows, a pale imitation of life. Yet, for a chosen few, there was another path. Elysium, also known as the Elysian Fields, was born from the dreams of poets and the ambitions of warriors. The earliest mentions of Elysium come from Homer. Yes, that Homer. In the Odyssey, he describes it as a place where life is easiest for men, ruled by Rhadamanthus, a just king. But here's the twist. Elysium wasn't originally part of Hades' underworld. It was a separate island, a paradise floating somewhere beyond the edges of the mortal world. Think of it as the VIP lounge of eternity, reserved for the children of gods and the greatest heroes. To reach Elysium, you needed more than just a good death. You had to earn it. Achilles, the invincible warrior, was granted entry after his tragic end at Troy. Heracles, after enduring 12 impossible labors, ascended to Elysium as a god himself. Even the blind prophet Tiresias won a spot, trading his mortal sight for wisdom in the afterlife. But here's where the story gets wild. Over time, Elysium wasn't just for demigods anymore. Later poets like Hesiod expanded it, calling it the Isles of the Blessed. Now, anyone who lived 3 virtuous lives could enter. Imagine reincarnation trials to win eternal bliss. And guess what? The Isles were said to be guarded by Cronus himself, the Titan who ate his kids. Redemption arc, anyone? As mystery cults like the Orphics rose in popularity, Elysium transformed again. It became a reward for spiritual enlightenment, not just battlefield glory. Initiates believed rituals and secret knowledge could secure them a spot. Some even claimed the blessed drank ambrosia, danced with goddesses, and played lyres that made the stars hum. Now, here's a detail you won't hear in basic myth summaries. In certain traditions, Elysium was linked to the White Island, where souls rode horses made of clouds. And get this, there's a theory that Elysium's eternal sunshine was inspired by real places like the Canary Islands, which ancient sailors mistook for paradise. But the Greeks? They kept it mythical, a carrot dangled in front of every mortal who wanted to be remembered. But paradise, like all things, could not stay pure. As Rome conquered Greece, Elysium was absorbed into Roman myth, the Elysian Fields buried deep in the underworld. Virgil's Aeneid painted it as a gloomy but tranquil corner of Hades, where the poet Anchises greeted his son Aeneas. No longer a sunlit island, but a shadowed realm lit by its own pale stars. This shift wasn't just poetic, it was political. Roman emperors co-opted Elysium's imagery to legitimize their rule. Augustus, for example, claimed descent from Aeneas, subtly hinting that his reign was a one-way ticket to eternal glory. Meanwhile, philosophers like Cicero began using Elysium as an allegory for the soul's ascent, a far cry from the blood-soaked heroes of Homer. With the rise of Christianity, Elysium faded into obscurity. Its themes of judgment and paradise were repurposed for heaven, while its darker counterpart, Tartarus, became hell. But the myth didn't die. It lingered in the margins, in medieval grimoires, in Dante's Divine Comedy, and even in modern sci-fi, where Elysium names spaceships and utopias. Before we wrap, let's uncover some hidden gems. Did you know Elysium had a river called Oceanus? Not the same as the underworld Styx. This was a primordial stream that circled the earth. Some myths say souls washed away their sins in its waters before entering. Or this, in Pindar's telling, the blessed grew flowers from their graves, which were then woven into crowns by the goddess Persephone herself. And here's a plot twist. The philosopher Pythagoras claimed Elysium wasn't a place at all, but a state of mind, a cosmic reset button. If you lived well enough, you'd break free from the cycle of death and become one with the stars. So, basically, ancient Greek cosmic transcendence. So what remains of Elysium? Stone ruins? Faded papyri? No. What endures is the dream, the human yearning for a place where pain ends and courage is rewarded. Whether you call it Elysium, heaven, Valhalla, or something else, it's a mirror held up to our deepest hopes. Thanks for watching, Myth Hunters. If you like this journey into eternity, smash that like button, subscribe, and share the video. Drop your favorite mythical character in the comments. Cronus, the redeemed titan? Achilles the warrior? Or maybe the mysterious Rhadamanthus? Let's debate in the comments. And remember, the past is never dead. It's not even past. See you next time.